Good evening, fight fans. This is Chris Guzman with your Bolo Punch Boxing Hour crew. Emil Soda, Popinski, Kegabine, Simby, the producer, Patterson. We are here live at the Radisson Hotel Star Plaza, I-65 and US 30 in Merrillville, Indiana. It is Friday, November the 16th, 2007. 1 in a Million Boxing Incorporated's pre-Thanksgiving Day Showdown.
Beautiful Merrillville, Indiana. Octavius James, 1 in a Million Incorporated, and Kid Callahan, in association with Miller Lite, presents to you pre-Thanksgiving Showdown. All right, ladies and gentlemen, starting the night out right, here we go with a professional debut bout this evening. 4 rounds scheduled in the welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner to my left. He's dressed in blue, trimmed in black and white. He weighed in at 147 pounds. From Belcourt, North Dakota, please welcome Michael Davis. His opponent to my right makes his professional boxing debut tonight right here at Star Plaza here in Merrillville, Indiana. He's dressed in black, trimmed in red, weighed in at 145 pounds. From Michigan City, Indiana, please welcome Marcus Thompson.
Well, here we are again, Timmy.
That's right.
Pre-Thanksgiving Day Showdown, pardon me, here at the Radisson Star Plaza, Merrillville, Indiana. Of course, Jimmy Holmes, our good buddy, taking center stage a little bit later on tonight. But we've got 2 undefeateds.
Yeah, 2 undefeateds in both categories.
Someone's O's got to go. Actually, there'll still be a lot of O's leaving this one because they are both making their pro debut. Michael Davis and Marcus Thompson. Here we go. Round 1 action. Davis in the blue trunks and Tompkins in the black trunks. Both fighters circling to their left. No real contact as yet. Davis swinging with a good right hook. Overhand left attempt. And they clash in the middle. Big overhand right attempt by Michael Davis. Nothing really landed flush, though. Tompkins sort of stalking his guy, trying to get him up against the ropes. Again, they engage, but nothing really lands. Davis has a really interesting style of just sort of flinging punches forward, up and over. He's got a good 1-2, though, Michael Davis. I was saying Tompkins earlier. It's Thompson. Not much going on just yet. Davis circling left and then right again. Both a little tentative. Not all that interested in overextending too early. And Thompson's got his man up against the ropes. A little bit of a body attack there. And 2 or 3 good shots to the sides of the ribs, left and right. Davis just wading in with a big looping overhand left and then a straight right. Davis trying to get a stiff right jab to the body of Thompson. Good left hook to the head by Thompson. That is the strongest punch landed of the fight so far. Davis needs to figure out a way to get in other than just wading in the way he's doing, just sort of lunging. He's going to leave himself open because his left hand drops. He's going to get hit by a straight right. Good left hook landed again for Thompson to the head of Davis. Davis cornered again. Davis getting cornered a little too easily. And Davis is getting hit quite a bit in the corner to the body and lunges forward, and referee separates. Davis swung with a good left hook, but ate a left hook, a little one on the inside, probably one that he didn't even see. His back was to me, but I don't think he saw that shot. He was busy throwing one of his own. Davis loves the left, the straight left to the body. He hasn't landed it too much, though. He did land a good left hook right there, though, Davis did, to the upper right-hand temple of Marcus Thompson. And round 1 is in the books. If there had to be an advantage there, I would say Marcus Thompson probably had it, but not by a whole lot, Tim.
Just because he was a little bit more the aggressor and landed a little bit more effectively. But, I can tell you how this fight's going to end. It's going to end with Thompson catching Davis on a big shot there. He comes in either like a bulldog where all he's got to do is time his punches, and Thompson he just times his punches and he's going to knock him out. Or Davis, on the other hand, comes in real wide and, like you said, drops his left hand, and he's going to get caught with either a straight right or overhand right, and it's going to be the end of the night. That's going to do the damage, and then it's going to be sayonara from there.
I'm pretty worried about the defense of Michael Davis. I'm not seeing enough of it.
Yeah, so, he's not doing enough defense.
And round 2. Good strong overhand right. sort of an overhand right hook combination there. If you can combo two types of punches into one punch. A little bit of an engagement right in the middle. Nothing much landed for either man. He's really trying to set him up with sort of a fake left to then land his right, which is his money punch. Good right hook to the head by Michael Davis. And Thompson let him know that he felt it. Oh, and the exact thing I said would happen. Davis dropped his left hand and ate a straight right. I love when stuff plays out 30 seconds after I say it, but he didn't fall apart just yet, though. Davis is still very much in this.
I could have had Stevie Wonder sitting next to me, and I think he might have called the same
Probably.
thing.
Davis is not any more timid about engaging, though. He's still right there. Good strong left hook by Davis right there to the head of Thompson, and another one to the head of Thompson. If anything, that woke him up. Good attempt on a winging overhand right for Davis, but it hit nothing but air. The double left jab by Thompson doesn't catch much more than air. You can sort of see the lack of experience on both of these fighters' parts. Nothing against them, they just haven't been in. Just haven't been in the ring enough. Big looping shots on both fighters' part. Davis trying to establish a jab. I don't know where that jab was for a round and a half already. He switched sides for a second. He wanted to go with a right jab. Good attempt there by Davis with a straight right, but it didn't land on much. And Thompson's got him in the corner. Started a little bit more of a body attack, but Davis is turning on the defense all of a sudden. And he thinks a good defense is an excellent offense, and he's going to try throwing some punches there from the corner. And he got out of the corner. Left uppercut attempt there by Marcus Thompson. Got his man off of him. Yeah, Thompson is sort of outclassing him a little bit when they get up against the ropes. When they're in the middle of the ring, Tim, it sort of seems a little bit more even. But when they get up against the ropes, Thompson is owning him.
Well, Davis is going against the ropes a little too easy. He shouldn't. He needs to stay in the middle of the ring because that's
sort of backing against him.
Yeah, he needs to get in the middle of the ring. He needs to tighten up a little bit. He's still a little too wide and a little too just wailing shots. I don't know. Thompson, when he gets him up against the ropes, he needs to keep going. No, he lets him out too easy. He's still landing shots and he backs away. I don't know if he's afraid of getting hit or he thinks something's coming or whatever, but I think he can do a little bit more damage if he stays in there a little bit longer, try to make that combination a little bit bigger.
I'm wondering if either of these fighters is ever going to be known as a power puncher, though, Tim. They both seem like they're boxers. Davis seems to have a little bit more power, but he's putting them all together into one big shot, and he's not landing it. So, round three, Davis comes straight forward and says, "I need a round," and now they're tearing each other up right in the middle of the ring. Oh, and we have a time called. Thumb in the eye, or perhaps accidental headbutt. Yeah. Well, Davis knew that it had happened because he immediately extended his glove.
Right.
Try and touch up, and they did. The right eye of Thompson might be a little bit affected, but it's only a 4-round fight.
I think this one's still up in the air here.
Yeah, that's what Davis thinks at least. Yeah, they're sort of coming together. It happens. I was thinking about this last round. Their heads do come close when Davis switches. When he switches stance to southpaw, that their heads are coming closer together. Thompson throwing a 4-punch combination, landing on at least 2 of them. Davis still wants to switch. He wants to be an orthodox fighter right now. Sort of bending at the waist pretty well, but he's very flat-footed. Lunges forward is Davis, and Thompson gives him a little bit to remember him by. This is basic make him miss and then make him pay. This is boxing 101 right here. Both fighters still have plenty to learn, but Thompson looks like he can box and punch, which is good to see in a man's pro debut. Oh, and Davis caught a straight right and stumbled a touch. Crowd let him know.
But again, he let him off the hook.
Yeah, it goes back to what you were saying between rounds there. He's not jumping on him when he's got him in trouble. Thompson isn't. Davis still wants to be orthodox. Maybe he actually is orthodox. And the southpaw stuff was just an act. Oh, mouthpiece straight out of Davis's mouth due to a Thompson left hook that landed clean. And if there's a lull in the action, and as I'm saying it,
again though, you hit a guy hard enough that it knocks his mouthpiece out. You got to go in for the kill.
I would think, but he does not have it just yet. He wants to stand back and look at his work a little bit. Maybe that's not the best plan, but he's green. He's green, and I'm sure he'll evolve. You could call it a little trigger shy on Thompson's part. You could call it patience though too, depending on how you look at things. If I'm a trainer, I'm liking Marcus Thompson right now. If I'm a trainer looking for new talent, because he can definitely punch, and he's not blowing his wad early.
Yeah,
He's willing to hang.
Himself.
He's willing to hang on. He's got some skill. Oh, that was a good exchange of left hooks there by both gentlemen. Yeah, their heads are coming together. Oh. Yeah. Marcus Thompson got caught with a headbutt, an accidental headbutt again, and he staggered back to the corner. That looked like last call. He's going to have some serious swelling.
That was a heck of a headbutt. A couple things you've mentioned that I definitely see. Both fighters are very flat-footed. They both need to work on getting on their toes and getting a little bit more active with their feet there. I still think Thompson needs to get that little killer instinct in him. I think he's had Davis hurt a few times that he could have did some more damage, maybe finish his fight already. But then again, like you said, it could be a good thing that he's patient. But I think you just gotta go for it. Your pro debut, get the knockout, man.
Yes, I can agree with that. I can sympathize with that. But
I mean, you gotta watch a guy playing possum, and don't get yourself caught. But I think he's done some damage a couple times that he could have got in there and did a little more work.
The most important part is to get the W, though, Timmy.
All agreed.
At all costs. If you got to be patient to get it, or if you have to actually get in there and pound it out. And Thompson says, I'm not waiting for anything else anymore. I'm just going to go. Davis is staying orthodox for this round. I doubt he'll switch at all, because he probably knows he's at least 2 rounds behind at this point, and he's only got 1 round to do something.
Well, it seems like he has his power in his right hand. He's going to be going for the power shot.
Well, he knows he needs a knockout to win. And all of a sudden, Thompson gets cornered and punches his way out. That's something I haven't seen from Davis as yet. He sort of gets hit and then lets Thompson back up.
Yeah.
And that's how he gets out. They're both working strategies so far, but Thompson is definitely racking up the points. And Thompson gets pushed up against the ropes the second time of the round. Yeah. Thompson engaging. He's still the aggressor. He's moving forward.
Not a whole lot of action for a 4-round fight that's been fairly close.
You would think you would think the 4th round would be full of fireworks, actually. 2 guys really wanting to win their pro debuts. And this might be the tamest of the 4 rounds so far. Thompson doing just enough to probably win the round. Moving forward. He can move forward and he can counterpunch. That takes some skill to be able to do both. Davis seems a little one-dimensional. He throws his jab, he throws his power, and then he steps back. Davis's balance might not be the greatest. I see him leaning quite a bit. It's for only 4 rounds of action. That might not be the best sign to be showing future benefactors. And we've got a little bit of a rumble there in the corner because we are getting close to the end of round 4. Oh, and Marcus Thompson lands a great left hook to the face of Davis. Davis staggered a little bit. Now he's trying to wing some big left hook shots. Davis is hitting nothing but air. Davis up against the ropes, trying to cover up, but he ate 2 left hooks to the face by Marcus Thompson. Davis got hit really hard by a left hook right there to the head. Davis's face is bright red too. And he's got to know that he is probably not going to win his debut. You would think more big shots would be coming from him. And he ate a couple shots. He ate a couple of big shots. Well, I've got to assume that is going to be a unanimous decision for Marcus Thompson in his pro debut.
I would assume so too. I don't see how it could go the other way, but seen stranger things.
Yeah, I have seen much stranger things. Yes.
That was a good fight there for 2 guys making their pro debut. They both got some things they need to work on, but both definitely have some potential in this sport. That's for sure.
Well, Michael Davis comes to Merrillville, Indiana tonight from Grand Forks, North Dakota, to make his pro debut. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's
he could go anywhere he wanted to,
it's a
like
drive.
North Dakota.
Yeah, one thing kind of interesting on the card is normally you'll see guys, from the same state coming in, to fight the local guys. You see on one side of the card there's a lot of local guys, and on the other side, usually you'll get 3 or 4 guys from Detroit, Michigan, or something, where they bring somebody's camp. But really on this one you don't. You see, North Dakota, Michigan, Wisconsin, Ohio, Indianapolis. So
yeah, we're all over the place. Ed Ochoa, Hobart, Indiana.
There you go. We'll be seeing
right up close.
Yeah, he's scheduled to come out next. So he had an exciting fight. He's 1-0 with a KO. So,
ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for both fighters going to this starting the night out right. At the end of 4 rounds, we go to the Octavius James 1 in a million boxing scorecards. Judges Kurt Spivey, Larry Gifford, and Kimberly Janik all see it the same. They scored 40-36. It is a unanimous victory and a shutout for your winner. And now undefeated as a professional from Michigan